What's cracking, peeps? It's the A-Train coming back at you with another episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. Now that I'm finally back, it's time for me to take all your money and get you guys bit. So to start off by 6 cents, we got the 6.0 whale swim bait. This is one awesome looking swim bait. First thing I noticed on this thing is the pectoral fins. They stick out. That is to help aid in the stability of this swim bait. So the 3D eyes, that actually enhances just the reality of this swim bait, the realism of this swim bait. Lots of action in that tail. That paddle tail is just gonna kick, lots of thump. So notice we got the big belly split right here. So that's to, if you like to throw the owner beast hooks, those weighted swim bait hooks, a good way to go, get you through cover. But you can also throw them on your favorite jig heads also to fish those deeper presentations. So for a swim bait that's gonna get you bit, look for the whale. Next, by Headbanger, we got the Spitfire. Lots going on in this little bad boy right here. So you remember the old jitterbug, right? Just so much topwater commotion. In the front of this swim bait is a lip very similar to that. This right here is gonna catch all this water, and this thing is just gonna change direction with every retrieve of the reel. You're gonna have so much erratic action on the surface with this swim bait, but this is also a gorgeous looking swim bait. So you got the commotion, and when that gets the fish's attention, they're gonna come in, you're gonna get bit on this thing. All that commotion, it's really gonna call them up from heavy cover, deep water. They're gonna come up just to see what all the noise is all about. So super sticky hooks and just lots of action, a little 4-piece swim bait. 3D eyes, definitely a good looking bait right here. You might wanna put this in your arsenal. Next, by Keitech, we got the Glide Cameroon. So this little bad boy right here, this is made to put one of those little tungsten nails in here, and this bait is gonna glide. So it's real light, real durable plastic, so you're gonna be able to take abuse from fish after fish after fish, and this thing's still gonna be kicking and wiggling. But you put that tungsten nail in this little bait right here, and as that thing hits the water, it's gonna glide, little twitch, it's gonna glide the other way. So definitely a new innovation in plastics that now your little plastic baits, instead of just your normal Ned rig or flipping or whatever, you got baits that actually have their own movement now. So that glide is definitely gonna be something the fish haven't seen before, and you know they're gonna bite when they see something out of curiosity. So definitely a bait worth checking out. Next, by Riot Baits, due to the popular of the mini mod jig, we now have the Swim mini mod jig. Very stout hook on there. You got a weed guard, not that stout, but it's good enough to get you through the cover, but good enough to pop that hook through. And with all that bite right there, you're gonna pin your fish. It's got some great bait fish color combinations. You pair that with your favorite, either craw trailer or even a swim bait trailer, you're definitely gonna put fish in the boat. And we got a very solid bait keeper, so it's gonna secure that plastic in place. So whatever you choose for your trailer, you don't have to worry about the fish just ripping it off the bait. So you're gonna be able to catch, just load that live well up with lots of kickers, and your trailer will still be intact with your swim jig. Next, I got some love for you cold water or you northern fishermen. So by Savage Gear, we got the 4D line through 4-piece perch swim bait. That's about as real as it gets right there. So with you northern fishermen, not only do you get bass, you get a lot of those toothy critters, your muskie, your pike, things that'll just annihilate your bait and your line. So this bait comes with this, it's almost like a wire already pre-rigged for those toothy critters, but you're able to take that out and put your own line through. Pretty good sticky hook on that thing. But the realism on this swim bait, it's very real. Everything from the eyes, the fins, just the swimming motion. If you see this thing in water, you're gonna think it's the real deal right here. So definitely a bait. Just because you're not from the north, they will hit these things in the south and mid-state also. Perch are just a fish that's just gonna get annihilated by anything big or swimming in the water column. So all you guys that aren't from the north, don't be afraid to throw this little bad boy. Give the bass something they haven't seen before. Definitely a good little bait that's gonna get bit. Next, by Z-Man, we got the Evo Chatterbait. The first thing I noticed was, look at the eyes on this thing. These are probably the biggest eyes I've seen on a chatterbait. Everything from a very stout hook. Got a good little ribbed trailer keeper, so whether you want your craw or swimbait trailers on here, it's gonna definitely keep that intact. One thing Z-Man's known for, they like to put the blade attached directly to the eye. So you get that instant chattering. As soon as you engage your reel, this bait's already kicking and it's doing its thing, the thing chatterbaits are known to do. So definitely a good little chatterbait. They come in a lot of these new great color catching combinations right here. Just another good way, no matter what time of the year, to fill your live well up. So this is definitely a bait you're gonna want, especially you tournament guys. Next, by Spro, we got the Serpa. So this little thing right here is a game changer. Comes in 3 different sizes, especially made for all you swim bait enthusiasts. You're gonna love this lure. So when you pop this little thing, you grab your little favorite swim bait. Look at that, just holds it right in place. This is a good way to protect your investment. If you drop it, drop in the water, it's gonna float. Keeps it from getting scratched up. Just a good way to protect your investments right here. So load up on these things. Like I said, they come in 3 different sizes, and it's definitely gonna keep your bait snug and secure, and you don't have to worry about your hooks getting wrapped up everywhere. That's not coming out. So definitely, you better stock up on these things. These are gonna be gone quick. The Serpa. Also by Spro, we got the rigging box. So this is actually designed for you guys that like to fish bait and do lots of leaders. So now you're able to store your different leaders, such as like live bait rigs, harnesses for double flukes, Carolina rigs. So this is especially made for you. So now the efficiency of you getting tied up and into the water is so much quicker than fumbling around, having to retie, cut weights and everything. You got everything already pre-rigged up. So this is definitely a great little investment right here by Spro. Next, we got a couple rods by TFO. The first one is the Option rod. So with this rod for about 150 bucks, very light. All the TFO rods use the Gary Loomis blanks fused with carbon fiber. The difference between the 2 rods is the Option has more of the kind of like composite foam handles, aluminum guides, good inserts, and just a very slick rod for whether you're the weekend angler or just beginning to start tournament fishing. You want a rod where you could just feel all the elements down underwater. With that exposed blank right there, you're just able to get all that sensitivity. So this one is the Option. So this little bad boy right here, this is a traction rod. So you got an upgraded guide system. You got the cork handles right here, so the comfortability. And you got more rod models in the traction series. So both of them, like I said, are the Gary Loomis blanks, carbon fiber. But this is just an upgraded model for around 200 bucks. So definitely some good rods you want to get a hold of. Thanks for tuning in, and for more information on the product seen here today, click shop or the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this week's episode, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let the A-Train know which of these products you're most pumped about.